afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source only here at Daily Tribune. We are now live at Daily Tribune Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines. Organizers of the Trillion Peso March warned of a third nationwide protest if top officials remain unheld accountable in the multi-billion peso flood control scandal. The LTO has postponed the ban on e-bikes and e-trikes on major roads until January 2, 2026, following President Marcos' directive. Two of the three at-large SunWest construction executives implicated in the flood control scandal have expressed willingness to surrender while one remains at large. Representative Paulo Duterte criticized claims that a Filipino family could prepare a Noche Buena for only 500 pesos, calling it out of touch with reality. 4 people were killed and 10 others injured during a shooting at a child's birthday party in Stockton, California, as authorities continue their investigation. Fuel retailers announced mixed price changes, with gasoline up by 0.20 centavos per liter and diesel and kerosene dropping by 2.90 pesos and 3.20 pesos respectively. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the Oklahoma City Thunder to a 123-115 win over the Portland Trail Blazers, extending their winning streak to 12 despite Denny Avdija's triple-double effort. TV5 showcased its 2026 lineup during the Kapatid Vibe Thanksgiving trade event, promising bigger stars and improved programs. Today is the 1st of December 2025, Monday, and I'm Chynna Basillaje bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. Organizers of the second Trillion Peso March say a third nationwide protest is likely if investigations into the multi-billion peso flood control scandal continue to avoid holding top officials accountable. Speaking in an interview, organizer Kiko Aquino D said probes remain tentative when it comes to senior officials, citing shifting statements on Speaker Martin Romualdez's alleged involvement. Sunday's protest drew an estimated 30,000 to 55,000 people with calls for transparency, asset forfeiture, jailing corrupt officials, and ending political dynasties. D said mobilizations will continue for as long as the issue remains unresolved. The Land Transportation Office has postponed the ban on e-bikes and e-trikes on major roads to January 2, 2026. The move follows concerns from owners and stakeholders, which reached President Marcos, who instructed Transportation Secretary Giovanni Lopez to defer enforcement. LTO Chief Marcos Lacanilao said no impounding will occur during a public information drive, but enforcers will educate riders on proper use. Strict enforcement, including apprehensions, will begin on January 2 as updated guidelines define where light electric vehicles are permitted for safer roads. And 2 of the 3 at-large SunWest construction officials implicated in the multi-billion peso flood control scandal have reportedly sent surrender feelers, the PNP-CIDG said Monday. Acting Director Police Major General Robert Alexander Morico II explained the executives are afraid to turn themselves in due to the lack of legal representation, with relatives reaching out on their behalf. Authorities, however, reminded them that arrest warrants are already in effect. The third official remains at large, and earlier attempts to serve warrants at the Pasay City Hotel failed, with all 3 absent from the premises. And Representative Paulo Duterte has slammed recent remarks suggesting a Filipino family can prepare a Noche Buena for just 500 pesos, calling the statement out of touch with reality. In a sharp rebuke, Duterte said even the cheapest holiday staples would not fit such a budget, quipping that not even a ham as thin as your group's conscience would be affordable. He added that those defending the claim seem to live in an imaginary shopping mall where everything is cheap. Duterte urged officials to try grocery shopping themselves to grasp the real cost of living. And 4 people were killed and 10 others injured after a shooting at a family gathering in Stockton, California on Saturday night. The incident occurred during a child's birthday party near Lucille Avenue, police said. San Joaquin County authorities described the case as active and ongoing, noting earlier indications point to a targeted attack. No details about the shooter have been released. Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee said he is coordinating with public safety officials to determine exactly what happened and urged authorities to provide answers to the community. And fuel retailers announced mixed price movements set for Tuesday, December 2. Gasoline will increase by 0.20 centavos per liter, while diesel and kerosene will see rollbacks of 2 pesos and 90 centavos and 3 pesos and 20 centavos respectively, according to Sea Oil, Shell, Petrogas, and Clean Fuel. The adjustments will take effect at 6 a.m. except Clean Fuel at 8:01 a.m. The Department of Energy cites potential easing of Western sanctions on Russian oil and a possible global oversupply as factors. Year-to-date, gasoline, diesel, and kerosene have seen net increases of 19.70 pesos, 24.65 pesos, and 18.60 pesos per liter. And the Philippine Stock Exchange slipped today, with the PSEI down 21 points or 0.35% to 6,001, and the All Shares Index failing 18.94 points to 3,549. Financials and property sectors dragged while mining and oil led gains up nearly 3.9%. Top movers included ICT, APX, and PX, showing modest gains as SM and SMPH declined. And for our sports update, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 26 points as the Oklahoma City Thunder extended their winning streak to 12 with a 123-115 victory over the Portland Trail Blazers on Sunday. Chet Holmgren added 19 points and 9 rebounds, helping the defending champions with their 20th game in 21 outings this season. Jalen Williams contributed 16 points and 5 assists in his second game back from wrist injury. Portland's Denny Avdija posted 31 points, 19 rebounds, and 10 assists, but it wasn't enough to stop the Thunder from avenging their only loss of the season. And TV5 showcased its upcoming lineup during the Kapatid Vibe Thanksgiving trade event at the newly renovated Meralco Theater. Guests previewed shows set for 2026 including teleseries like My Best Friend Eman starring J.M. De Guzman, Chynna Magdayaw, Ay de las Alas, and Sid Lucero, and A Secret in Prague with Enrique Hill and Andrea Brillantes. Programs such as Face to Face, TikToks, Project Loki, Magic Boys, and Artista Academy were also highlighted. Network CEO Guido Zaballero promised bigger stars and improved content, signaling a strong year ahead for TV5 audiences. And on this day, December 1, 1846, La Esperanza was first published, marking the Philippines' first daily newspaper. Its launch paved the way for the growth of journalism in the country, providing regular news and information to the public and shaping the early Filipino press. And indeed, a for the sake of grades moment, a TikTok video by @Rain has gone viral, garnering over 4 million views and 500,000 likes. The clip shows a student in a simple Dora the Explorer costume standing out among classmates with full makeovers, sparking laughter and delight from netizens online. And Katribu, the countdown is on, so you better have that list and gifts ready because it's only 24 days to go before Christmas. But while we are still waiting and preparing for Christmas, let us celebrate Filipino identity through the power of film first. This 8th of December, the Know Your North Film Festival invites you to its film screening and awarding ceremony, showcasing inspiring works that honor our our arts, culture, heritage, and natural treasures. Plus, don't miss a special conversation on Kapwa culture and the India genius with national artist for independent cinema Kidlat Tahimik happening at 1:30 p.m. at Newport Cinema. Admission is free, so bring your friends and immerse yourselves in stories that remind us who we are as Filipinos. The Know Your North Film Festival, rediscovering identity, celebrating culture. And that's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, I'm Chynna Basillaje, and this has been Tribune News on Q.